So you've been creating some awesome links with Vivaldi, but are people actually finding them? Today, we're going to break down exactly how to get your links showing up on Google and Bing so you can connect with a much bigger audience. Let's dive right in. I mean, let's be real. What's the point of creating amazing content if it's invisible to search engines? Getting this right is absolutely key to unlocking a huge new wave of traffic, and we're about to walk through everything you need to know to make that happen.
Okay, so Vivaldi gives you two main ways to get this done. And the first one is my favorite because it's so easy. If you're on a paid plan and using Vivaldi's default domains, the vvd.bz or vvd.im ones, you literally don't have to do a thing. It is completely automatic. For everyone using their own custom domain, there's a quick one-time manual setup, and that's what we're going to focus on today.
But before we get into the nitty-gritty, here's a quick pro tip on how your links actually look in the search results. That link title you write in Vivaldi, that becomes the big blue headline people click on, and the summary becomes the little description right underneath it. Try to keep your titles under 60 characters and summaries under 160, just so they don't get awkwardly cut off by Google.
All right, if you're using a custom domain, this next part is for you. The very first, and I mean first, thing you have to do before you even think about Google or Bing is to make sure your domain is active inside Vivaldi. This trips a lot of people up, but trust me, it's an easy fix.
So when you first add your domain, you'll see its status is pending. To get that to active, you just have to log into your domain registrar, GoDaddy, Namecheap, wherever you bought it, and swap out their name servers with the ones Vivaldi gives you. Once you've done that, just sit back and wait for the status in your dashboard to flip to active. Then you're golden.
Okay, domain's active? Perfect. Now it's time to go knock on Google's front door. We're heading over to Google Search Console to officially tell them, hey, this domain exists and you should pay attention to it.
This part is super simple. Just log into your Google Search Console account, hit Add Property, and then very carefully type in your exact custom domain. Click Continue, and Google will then ask you to prove that you actually own it. Google is handled, but hey, we can't forget about Bing. The process is pretty much the same, but the way they verify you own the domain is just a little bit different, so let's get you set up over there too. For Bing, you're going to want to choose the HTML meta tag option for verification. Just copy that whole line of code they give you, then hop back over to your Vivaldi dashboard, go into Domain Management, and paste that tag right into the field it shows you. Save it in Vivaldi, then jump back to Bing and click their Verify button. That's what connects the two. Okay, deep breath. We've told Google and Bing our domain exists. But now for the most important part of this whole process. We need to give them a map that leads to all of your amazing links. This is where the sitemap comes in. And trust me, this is the real game changer that automates everything from here on out.
So what the heck is a sitemap? The easiest way to think about it is like a table of contents for your website. It's just a single file that you hand to the search engines and it says, hey, here are all the important links you need to know about. Come check them out. It makes their job way faster and way more efficient. And Vivaldi makes this ridiculously simple. You might be thinking it's some long, complicated URL, but nope. It's always just your custom domain followed by /sitemap.xml. That's it. Super easy to remember.
Now, this is important to know. Not every single link you create makes it into the sitemap. Vivaldi automatically includes any link that has its own content page. Think post links, deep links, form links, button links, and card links. But standard URL shorteners and QR codes, they're not included. And that's because they just redirect somewhere else. They don't have their own content page.
And here's a key detail you've got to remember. Your sitemap file doesn't even exist until you create your first eligible link on that custom domain. After you create that first post or card link, it can take up to 24 hours for the file to be generated. So if you check it right away and see a file not found error, don't panic, that's totally normal. All right, we are in the home stretch. Once that 24 hours is passed and you can actually see your links listed at that sitemap URL, the last step is a piece of cake. Just copy that full address, go back into Google Search Console and Bing Webmaster Tools, find the sitemap section in each one, and paste it in. And here it is, the absolute best part of this whole thing. You only have to do that once, just one time. From this moment on, every time you create a new post link, a new card link, whatever, Vivaldi automatically updates that sitemap file for you. You never have to touch it again. It's set it and forget it.
And that's it. You did it. You registered your domain, you submitted your sitemap, your links are now officially on the radar of the world's biggest search engines. So what happens now?
Well, now you just need a little bit of patience. It can take the search engines around 2 weeks to fully process your sitemap and start showing your links in their results. So if you don't see them pop up tomorrow, don't worry. That is perfectly normal.
So let's just do a super quick recap. If you're on a paid plan with a Vivaldi domain, congratulations, it's all done for you automatically. For everyone else with the custom domain, this whole setup is a simple one-time thing. After that, Vivaldi handles all the updates for you. Your brand is now officially set up to be found.
You have just laid the groundwork for some incredible organic reach. Every awesome thing you create from now on is primed for discovery. So the only question left is, what are you going to build and share with the world next?